Are you looking to sell your home fast? Well, let me talk to you about the type of buyer that you're looking for if you want to sell your home for the most money. The way I see it, there's 4 types of buyers we need to consider. There's the professional investors who are going to rehab your property and flip it out fast, and they're going to be looking to buy your home at 70 cents on the dollar of what it'd be worth now if it was like a normal home in your neighborhood that was all repaired. And they're also going to, in their minds, probably discount the amount of repairs. So they'd pick the fair market value, they look at the comps in your neighborhood, they'd subtract, say, $40,000 for anticipated repairs, and then they'd also talk about the remodeling and come up with a number. So sometimes those numbers are 50 or 60% of what your neighbors are actually getting for their homes when their homes are fixed up. But those are professional investors. They can handle problems. They can close fast. They'll usually make an offer within 24, 48 hours. And then they're going to come out. Maybe they've already done their inspections, maybe not. They're going to come out and they're going to talk to escrow and they're going to try to close within 7 to 10 days. The next type of buyer is a middleman buyer who's going to try to flip out your deal to some other potential buyer. I got to switch hands. My arm's getting tired. And they're going to flip it out to a professional buyer, or maybe an end buyer. And those are the people you want to avoid. I've talked about in other videos, but when I've been selling properties for people, and I've worked with a bunch of trustees. I sold 4 or 5 homes last year for trustees, and I've been selling them on and off for trustees for a long time. And those middlemen, I can tell you that they're like realtors working for a big buying company, or they're just trying to find other buyers, and they're trying to work in their commissions that they're going to make. And they can be large sometimes that they're looking for, and they seem to sometimes offer unrealistic prices. Like, you'll see all your prices are hovering around the same range, with really within $5,000 or $10,000. It's actually amazing on like a $600,000-$700,000 house. All these investors, they have their pro formas. They've been doing it for a while. If they're good and they know what they need to pay, and it's amazing how often they're all in the same range. And then you'll have some outliers. Now, sometimes it could be a motivated reason. Sometimes it's just a fake middle person trying to lock it up, and then they're going to try to flip it out, and then they might come back and try to reduce your price. So watch out for those middlemen people. And then the third buyer that I want to talk to you about is sort of an end buyer or an end user. I don't really have a better name for it. I suppose others might. But these are the buyers that live in the neighborhood and they'd like to fix your home up and make it a rental house, fix your home up and sell it to family members, fix your home up and actually live in it. And those people can tend to pay a little more because they're not looking to make 10% on the flip, 5 to 10% on the flip. And those are the types of margins investors are looking for. They're looking to put $70,000 or $80,000 into fixing up your house, or whatever that number is, remodeling it, and then being able to sell it a little bit above fair market value because now the house looks better. They're going to put the stuff in that buyers like, and they think they're going to get a bit of a premium. And if you look at their pro formas, remarkably, they seem to turn out $70,000, $80,000 in profits or more. And this is San Diego I'm talking about, and Orange County. I've sold some in Orange County. Whereas the end buyer people who are going to use it for their own rentals or because they want to live in themselves, they need to be cash buyers because they're unlikely to get loans or loans on good terms. But they may love the idea of making a house look the way they want to make it. That would be your ideal buyer. And others are saying, well, I see a reason here. I live nearby. I can turn into a rental. I've already got a pocket of rentals here, and this is just one more, and I can still make these numbers work. I can pay more, maybe, sometimes, than those investor buyers. So those are the buyers you're looking at. Now, how would you find them? I'm going to discuss that in the next video. It's not that hard. I'll just give you a little hint. Facebook and Craigslist, and maybe even signs in the neighborhood. I don't even know if I need a whole video on that now, but I'll go into more detail in the next video. Thanks, John McConnin. If you want to find out more, go to winnerscheck.org. Thank you.